People, good day. I don't know. I don't know what the day will bring. Here in Holland, it will become very hot, like 33 degrees or something. So it will become crazy hot. Normally speaking, this will not happen, but uh, it's uh, it's the time for it, folks, and that's just what it is. So we need to walk in it in this hot weather today, tomorrow, and about a week, and all that kind of thing. Okay, but we start. The most easiest way ever, folks, to walk with God. This is what it's all about. Okay, so you need to be touched by God. It's God's will. You understand? So you have to do nothing. You just need to wait till it starts to happen. And will it ever happen? Yeah, I don't know. It did happen with me. So yeah, this is the most easiest way I know to walk with God. You know, God must like you, and yeah, He will come to you like a burglar or like a disease. Like a mark, and it's really true. And you know nothing. You know nothing. Start to happen, and you are standing there, and you can do nothing. You only need to take it. That's how it did start with me. It did come out of nothing. And this what happens is not normal. This is a very high spirit. So you feel very low and little, you know. So the first thing you're going to do is you start to repent. And then God start to wash you clean because you are filled up with sin. In the time you do not walk with God, you do not understand how dirty you are. But when you start to walk with God, you will understand how dirty you are. What you did do in life, God will show you everything. So this is how it all starts. And yeah, folks, the Holy Spirit is it's a spirit. It's a very high something people do not understand, but it is very real. And yeah, it will change you directly. You know, it will start to work like uh, like you do have the coronavirus. It start to work. You come sniffy and all that kind of thing. You get headache. You know, this is also how it will start with God. You feel not okay. I'm telling you, you will not feel okay. It's like he burglar into your life. You know, and you will become a burglar when everything is done. You will feel like a burglar who burgle into the lives of people. You understand? Because now you know what the fruit is and what it's all about. Because God will explain, you know, and He will tell you, don't go with the fruit, uh, because it will affect you. And then the way to walk with God is more difficult. God say to walk with that kind of fruit will be not so easy to walk with me. So it will become more difficult for me to walk with God if I walk with the fruit of this planet. you know and that's how I know all the fruit of this planet. For me, very easy who is good and who is bad, but not one of you is good. You're all bad. And yeah, I did belong to it. you know I definitely did belong to it. That's why I started to repent directly, because something high did come to me I could not understand. but I could feel it very well. You know, I did feel this, and I thought, man, I need to do something so that I will come in one line with this thing what did touch me. Because in the beginning, I found it out like a thing. I did know nothing, folks. Not what was going on and all that kind of. I did know really nothing. I'm very honest with you. Eh? But to walk with God, the most easiest way is to wait for God till God gonna touch you. That's the only thing I can say because, yeah, it is the way of God. You know, it's a God decision. Like you make decisions in life, God also do. So God will come to you if He think that it is good for Him. You understand? He don't care that it is good for you. Now He go for Him. You understand? He touch you so that you will feel good. But in the beginning, folks, there is no way you will feel good. I'm telling you. There's no way you will become almost crazy and all that kind of thing because very high things start to happen, never did happen in your life. And then you will get the thing called washing, you know. He will wash you. He will wash all the dirtiness out of you. It's in you, you know. And it's the dirty fruit who did give this to you. So you need to get rid of the dirty fruit. And the dirty fruit is with you all the time, you know. The dirty fruit are the people. I call the fruit the people, you know. These are the fish. But the best fish of people are the fish who are been fished by God, you know, and fished by God. That is this then I call the fish, you know. God called me the fish in His water, and this is also how I will call you, the fish in His water, you know. So you will swim together with me. No other way possible, you know. So now I think high because I am high. And this is what God did do with me. And I can do nothing. You can hang me for it, but I will say the same thing, folks. If you hang me today, I will tell you precisely the same thing. You will ask me all the things you did put on videos. Is it true? Is this what you really are? Yeah, folks, I will tell you, you can hang me for this. It doesn't matter. It stays the same. You know, I can do nothing about that I'm touched by God. I can do nothing about it. That's why I'm so honest, folks. I am so freaking honest to you. So the day I will hang or will be killed, maybe they will ask me, who are you? What did you do? And all that kind of, yeah, I will tell them the truth. It doesn't matter for me. If they come to me and they will tell me, do you believe in God? Then I will say, no, I do not believe in God. I do not believe in God. No. But do you believe in the Bible? No, I do not believe in the Bible. But you say you love God. Yeah, I love God. It's the only one I love. But I will not go with the things what the people love. I will go with the things what God loves. And God loves me and I love God. So I do the things what God loves. It's such an easy understanding. But folks, if you are not touched by God, then you need to find your own way. And then it will become difficult. You understand? You are never touched by God, so you are not high. You will not get that high feeling. You will not get these extra things. The sight to see, to hear, to understand, to speak with God and all that kind of thing. You do not get it. You understand? You need to be touched by God. It need to be, you need to get a bond with God. You know? Connecting with God. That God can call you home. That He know your number. You understand? I cannot be more difficult than this. For the people who are never touched, it's a very difficult way to walk. For these people, I will say the most easiest way is not to lie, not to steal, definitely not to kill, definitely not to rape, not to kill yourself, not to harm another. So don't go into the war and all that kind of things. These are things God do not like. The money, don't go with the money. You need money to live, so take the money to live. Don't take too much. Give what you can give. If you cannot give it, then share it. These are the things, folks. And when my Father God sees this, He definitely will come to you. You know, because He see you are good. I did do this all my life. You understand? Maybe that's why God liked me so much. I just don't know. I'm very close to God, and this is what I know. And when everything did started, it was like for me was like hell. It was really really difficult to by the touch of God. It was really difficult. Like you will feel ill, you know. But it go away. This ill feeling and all that kind of thing. You will start to get dreams and you will start to get visions. These are things God gives you. You will start to speak the way I speak. You will know the people, you will know them by the fruit. All of them, one by one. This is the gift of God. You get it. You're going to get it. You understand? You're going to speak in the name of God. Nothing belongs to you anymore. Everything is gone. The only thing what exists is this what did touch you. You also don't want to be with other angels or other spirits and all that kind of things. It doesn't matter how nice they are. You are touched by the Father, so you will go with the Father. And you don't care anymore for nothing. You understand? These are gifts of God you get. You know, you become His child. And this is really the truth, folks, what I tell you. And I did tell you many times, but I try to bring it on in a more easy way, you know, so that you will understand. Ah, yes, yes. So you need to be touched by God Himself. You need to be touched by God Himself. You know, yeah, God saw me in this world and He did touch me. And why? And now He called me the unknown prophet of God. This is what He called me. So I don't know any better, or I am the unknown prophet of God. I did not give this name to myself. you know. It's been given to me. But many things are given to me. I also see when I walk on the street the signs of God. And when I walk with other people, then I say to them, do you see the signs of God? And then they say, no, we do not see the signs of God. But God always will give you signs, you know, that God is with you. And in these signs, you can tell the people what signs that are. And then it starts to happen. This is what God gives you. You understand? So it becomes very critical. But this is the thing I can do easy. You understand? You will get a parable way, a parable clean way of God. And the parables people will never understand. They did not do it with Jesus, did not understand. And they will not do it with me, do not understand. I need to repeat myself in another way so that you will understand what I'm talking about. But to be with God is his choice. If you did not get this, then you do not walk with God. Then you only can lie that you did go to heaven, and you can lie to the people, this kind of things. You understand? And I see that liars. I see lots of them, you know. The internet is filled up with it. And definitely in this time, you will see unholy false prophets. You understand? They are unholy and they are not touched by God. So they lie to you. And you believe the lies. And I can see that type of fruit. So easy for me to see. I know it directly. And I cannot go along with it. That's what God taught me. Understand? He told me, don't eat the fruit. Then the way will become more difficult for me to walk with God in a clean way, on a straight way. You understand? So that's why I do not walk with the fruit. So folks, this is how I told you. I know you. You know, because God did come like a burglar into my life. Huh? And I come like a burglar into your lives. I see myself here on earth like a burglar in your life. You know why? Because I easy can play with you. I can play with your mind. I can play with your soul. I can rip it out if I like. I can do everything what I like because I know how. I know the way of God. And it's God's way how to do it. So for me, it's easy to do those things. You know? So I become the burglar in your life. I see myself like the burglar in your lives. This is also how I can warn you more easy. You know? I will be unknown for you, and so will it be. And so will it stay. And it will never change again. Only if God wants this. But God is, it's okay with God like this. So, yeah, I know, folks. I know. I speak with God, I hear God, I see God, I feel God, I smell God, I touch God. Many times, folks. I don't know how many times. But for you people, it's a thing that do not exist. And I understand. You will understand my life if you are in it. But you need to be touched by God. That's the only thing. So you need to wait for God till He touch you. And as long He do not touch you, will it become very difficult, but not impossible. So listen to me right now. It's very important not to steal, not to lie, not to go with the fruit you are with now. Don't do wrong things. If God comes and you want a present, you need to see it like Santa Claus. You understand? You need to see it like Santa Claus. You need to be a child what listens, what do nothing wrong, what do not lie, do not steal. You need to see it like this. God is like the Santa Claus. You understand? He can fly around you, you cannot do. That's why the Santa Claus you do have is dirty because it thinks that it is God. If you know all the stories from a long time ago, what really did happen, then you will be shocked for life, folks. That's why I'm telling you, this Santa Claus you don't want to be with. These are things you people do not know. And don't be with the days, because these are your days. You need to be with God, so you need to understand the days. We do not have days. Angels of God, they do not know days. So I am without days. I just live, and yeah, what day it will be, I don't know. And I also don't care. I do not have days. It do not fit in my vocabulary, folks. It do not fit. So I don't have this. I do not know days. I do not know time. You understand? I live by the day, and what day it will be, yeah, I don't know, and I don't care. What time it will be, yeah, I don't know, I don't care. I just work for God. I do not have another boss. I do have my money right on time. I did work for. It's okay. Because in the beginning, when I did not walk with God, of course, I did go to my work. I needed money. And after this, yeah, things go wrong because I did not like. So I start to get money for the bosses I did work for. And I tell you, I do have a good life with that money. You understand? I can do things. I can feed myself. But the real feed you're going to eat when you walk with God is the Word of God. This is the food you're going to get in. This is the one who's going to get you clean. He will clean you up. He will give you presents. Unbelievable things will start to happen for your eyes, and you will not believe it. You can do things unbelievable, but it's true. You start to speak in the way of God. You start to think in the way of God. You start to see in the way of God. You start to feel in the way of God. And you will tell the people that you are with God. without a bank account. Yeah, PayPal and all that kind of shit. Yeah, you know the story, right? I am not with that kind of thing. It's for me easy to suck you dry, folks, with your money. Because now I can walk to the bank and get your money if I like. But that is lying, not walking with God. So if you see people who walk with the money, these are the people, they do not walk with God, one by one. Because I don't care for money. You understand? I do not care for gold and all that kind of thing. Or very nice clothes, very expensive things. I do not go for it. You know, I do have an expensive computer because I need it. This is my job. This is my work. So I need a good computer who always will work and never will get one disease. So my computer is always clean because I go nowhere. If you go to sites, folks, what is not recommendable, then don't do it. Your computer stay clean, and every day you will get inside a message that your computer is clean. You understand? Now, most of the time you will get unclean things by the unclean side. So porn sites and dark sites and you understand? Pictures. If you download pictures or movies, don't do it. Or if you don't know how your computer work and you want to change it, and then you need to bring it away because you don't know what you did do, don't do nothing. Let the people who know do this thing, and your computer always will be perfectly on that. Understand? Very important that you listen to this. But for me, folks, yeah, I do have a very expensive computer because I work for God. This is how I can reach you. You understand? It's the only way. It's the only way I still do have. And it's also the most perfect way. So that you people will know it. But to walking with God without God, no, folks, it will be very difficult because you do not have it of God. The things God can give you, He cannot give you now. You understand? And these are dreams and visions. And a wide range to listen, to see. You will understand who will come to you, will start to speak with you, and you will see what they are thinking. And all that kind of thing. Easy. You know? This is when you walk with God. God also know those things. He know the people. You will get the same things. What God do have, He gonna give you. You understand? So you become like God. Yeah. This is how I walk on earth. This is my way of walking. And if you kill me today or tomorrow, I will stay and say the same thing. You think I will die because I'm gonna die? No, folks. No. What did happen to me did happen to me. It stayed. And it doesn't matter if you kill me today or tomorrow. You understand? So for me, so this is how you will understand. Yeah, the guy really did never lie because now he's hanging there and he still say the same thing. And look, he's in pain and he's crying and yeah, folks, it stayed the same. And when I start to talk about this thing, what did happen with Jesus? when he did get the nails in his, I feel my hands like there are holes in it. You know, I get a terrible pain in my hands. Only my hands, not my feet. My hands start to, like a nail, go through it. On the moment I start to talk about what did happen with Jesus Christ. You know, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it now because now I talk about it and directly it starts. Directly I get the feeling like a nail is through my hand. Yeah, folks, and these are the things you get from God. God always will be with you. And now I do have pain. I feel the pain. I feel the pain. Like nails are through it. You understand? And it's really honest. I start to say the things and I start to feel the things. It's crazy, folks, what is happening in my life. But it's the best way you ever can live. Living together with God is the best way I ever can give you, folks. But it will be God who need to make the decision for you. If you want to be like me, He need to make that decision. I only can tell you how to live your life in a better way without God, because you do not walk with God. Not one of you. No one ever did go to heaven. Not one of you. But the stories are there. This did go to heaven, that did go to heaven, everything did go to heaven. When you die, you go to heaven. No, folks. No, 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 no. It's all a lie. I did not see it. So, yeah, it do not exist. But I do not see it. It do not exist. It's that easy. I'm telling you completely the truth, folks. I did not see it. And this is also how I will understand that I am touched and no one else. This is what makes me the burglar into your life. I am completed with God, but I feel incomplete with God still. I do have a lot to learn. And I'm learning all the time, folks. Not an easy way to walk with God. But it will be God, His decision, if He want to be with you. It's God's decision, no one else. God can whisper in your ear. You know, there was a day God whispered in my ear. He told me, go outside. And I thought, huh, what? And again, go outside. Take a chair and go outside. So I was sitting there in the middle of the night, outside. I was waiting. And then I saw the moon. Many people talk about the moon, that it will become red and all that kind of things. It's all a lie. I saw it myself. You know, it's all a lie. It's not true, folks. So I saw these two colors fighting with each other. You know, it was like a fight. Like the white want to stay, but this uh, nice orange color try to push it away. But not directly, so it will push back. So this is what you really see. You see a fight in colors. This is what you will see uh, when people talk about this moon thing, that it will become uh, the red moon. It's not red. It's not true. It's orange. Orange in my eyes is not red. Get it? And these are two colors what will fight with each other. And this is what I saw. And I saw the most beautiful thing going into work in a very different way you people show me on the camera. Because I was there, I saw it with my own eyes, folks. So I did go, after this, I did go to the internet and I told all the people who did watch this thing that they did watch the wrong thing. They did watch the red thing from a long time ago. People did put it there. But this is what liars people are. I need to tell the people the truth that they look at a lie. You know? Yeah, this is what people do, folks. They lie about this kind of things, you know. And why? I don't know what they will reach with it. It's the same with storms. There come a storm in America, and people put their camera ready, not to take the storm, but the storm from a long time ago. And you will not understand, or you will think, oh, that is that storm. But it's not that storm. They give you back that storm. But it's not that storm at all. It's not the real thing. Gladly enough, not all the people are like that, but lots. And then I warn them. I will say, man, these are fakers. Don't go there. They are fake. They lie. And why? People like to see the real thing or like to see. It's not nice, folks, when people go through the air and all that kind of shit. It's not nice, you know? But you like to know the real deal, what is going on. And this is also what I know by the fruit. You understand? So you never can disappoint me in this because I will be in front of you. I will know what is real and what is not real. And this is also with the thing called UFOs and all that kind of things. There are real UFOs and there are not real UFOs. And the not real UFOs, you will see blurry. That are the not real UFOs. You understand? Because a real UFO is as fast it comes, as fast it goes. This is how you will recognize, and they do have many colors. And the colors go like crazy. You understand? And it's like an arrow from a bow, you know, or from a shotgun. This is how fast these things are. And it's real, folks. I've been there, so I know how fast it is. You know, in no time I was with God. In no time. It did not take long. In no time I was with God. I did go into a train. In no time I was with God. This is how fast it goes. There are also portals, so they can disappear into a portal and then they come into another dimension. Yeah, folks, that's it's there, but not for the people of this world. No, they only can fantasize about it, but they never been there. So, yeah, they can show you this thing, but do understand it's real. Portals are real. That's why I'm telling you, the portal of the devil is in the middle of America. It's standing there in the middle of America, and I also know the house. The house is a normal house where people live in, and you will suspect nothing. There's a house standing in the middle of America, and there is this portal. I did go into that portal. So this is how I know. God showed me. God showed me the way of the portal. God also showed portal, use portables. Yeah, for God, yeah, it's normal. It's like going somewhere on a very easy way through the air. It's just a short way. Understand? But it's real. So you see UFOs and they are blurry. This is nothing. It's a big lie. You understand? You need to see it. I say you need to see it with your own eyes before you will understand what is real and what is not real. So many people are lying to you. They're coming in alien suits, but these are people. You understand? It's not real. The real thing, you're going to see it with your own eyes. This is the only way you can make it hard. You need to see it with your own freaking eyes. So don't go for the lies. So there are many liars in many things. It's not only that they will be against God, but they also will lie to you. They also will be against you. For the people who do not know, will become very fast a liar. It's more easy to lie than tell the truth. So folks, if you want to be with God and you are not touched by God, think of Santa Claus. Huh? The child who wants to sit on the lap of Santa Claus. Because it's a nice child and it will be cuddled and all that kind of thing. You know, it get nice presents. Just behave yourself. That's the only thing I can say. Behave yourself in the right way. This is how you can go through this definitely world destroying thing. Definitely, folks. I saw this thing and wow, it's crazy. You don't want to be here. You don't want to be here. I can cry for you right now, but I don't. But you don't want to be here, folks. It's a very sad story what I bring. You don't want to be here. You don't want to be here. No, 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 no. I saw it so right, and God did warn me. The pyramid, the eye, you get those things from God, and you will understand you want nothing to do with this kind of things. It's this got everything to do with dirty spirits. The eye and the pyramid is the first thing. God did warn me for that this is a very dirty movement. You don't want to get it. You don't want to associate with. You don't want this. You understand? These are very dirty people. They do very dirty things you do not understand. You only will understand again when you see it with your own eyes. When you visit those people, your stomach will turn around. You will become crazy, folks, by seeing of this thing. You know, how they eat children and how they rape children and how they like it and how they love the devil. You understand? Or Satan. Because these are witches and warlocks and these are people of Satan. You know? They never did walk with Satan, but the day they start to walk with Satan, they become like this. They become very, very dirty. Ugh. very dirty. I better do not think about it. But I saw these things with my own eyes. And this got everything to do with the pyramid and the eye, folks. The eye and the pyramid God did warn me for. In the first vision I ever did get was the eye and the pyramid. So, and this took 3 or 4 visions. The eye and the pyramid. God warned me for. And I warn you for it. And this do have a tail, folks. This story do have a very long tail. You understand? And it's a very true story. This goes in long times ago, but yeah, the eye and the pyramid belong to the people of the devil, Satan. I warn you for it. Don't be associated with this. Because in no time you will get a call of Satan himself or his people. And they will find you. And you're going to do things without pause, without question. You know, you're going to do it. And these are crazy things, folks. This got something to do with life on earth. They must take it away. This is what you do when you start to walk with Satan and the people of Satan. You start to do those things, killing and stealing lives, stealing souls, in any way possible. It's like the police. The police give you a ticket because he needs his stripes. You know, it's his work and he needs his stripes. This is very important for the boss, but also for him. He needs the stripes in his work. You understand? Well, it's the same thing with to become the most evil person on earth. You want to be this evil that you will become the best in evil. This is how you will get the stripes of Satan. Yeah, and Satan will be very happy with you. If you kill the most, he will be very happy with you. Get it? So yeah, folks, and this is how it really goes. This is this is the story. You don't want to be with. So to walk with the real God, but you cannot get it because you are not touched and you know it, don't lie. Don't lie about it. That you are touched and all that kind of things and that you are a child of God because you are not. So don't lie about it. Say to me that you think that you are touched by God. This is a better way. You know, then you do not lie and you also do not know for sure. This is a better way of lying. Tell this to the people. Be honest, folks. To be honest, you will walk with God. But it needs to come from the heart, from the mind and the soul. It must be one. You understand? Mind, soul, body. It need to be one with God. Because these are the 3 things God gonna work in. Mind, body, and soul. And when he go to his work, yeah, he needs a clean person. It must be clean. Or he cannot work. So then it don't work. So don't lie, folks. Don't lie. That you are touched by God and all that kind of things. That you did go to heaven and all that kind of things. That God speak with you and all that kind of things. Don't lie. Don't lie. No one ever did speak with God than me. Only me. I did speak with God. I tell you the real truth. No one else. They're all liars. They all lie. They do not walk with God. They are never touched by God. But they say they are. Easily recognizable. If you see people in suit and very expensive houses and cars and swimming pools, and you see that they are rich, that they do have lots of money, don't listen to them, because these are the wolves in that clothes, in that beautiful, soft, laughing, speaking clothes. You understand? Don't go for it. And they all walk in a very nice suit. You understand? I'm walking almost naked. I do not have clothes. All my clothes are ripped. This is what I like. You understand? My hair is like not washed and not combed. You understand? My nails are dirty. This is how you will recognize the real people of God and the real people of Satan. They're all rich. They're all rich. They all do despicable and say despicable things against God. But these despicable things you will not find out because it's hidden. They do it in a hidden way. So it looks like that they are with God, but finally they are against God. You understand? But easy to recognize those people. Yeah, they are rich. They do love money above God. If you see this, don't go with the people. They are not with God. So I hope, folks, you will listen to this. It's very important. And very important to walk with God. But only it will be important for God if He touch you. Then He think it's important for me. You understand? If this never did happen, don't lie about it. And I know it never did happen. For all those people I see, I can tell them straight. They're all liars. It's a pity that I am born between the liars. The people of God do not know time or data. What day it will be, they will tell you, I don't know. What time it is, I do not have time. I don't know the time. But I know the time where I'm in. And you know the time when you go to your work and do the things you do. But I know the time that the world will stop to exist. You understand? Reality time. So if you ask me what time it is, this is the answer. I just don't know. And I don't care. I don't care about the time. I only care about God. And I'm the unknown prophet of God, if you like it or not. Do you remember, folks? For the people who always come to my channel, I always did use this. I don't use it anymore. But this is when I did come all the time. I did use this. But now I use other things, you know, another way of speaking. I'm walking with God, folks, and I'm still learning. And the way to listen to God and learn from God is difficult, very difficult, difficult to understand, but manageable. It's manageable. Yeah, you can reach your goal if you completely give yourself to God. But this is only for the people God touched, and God did touch no one. But the people say they are touched. They saw the light. They are touched. They are a child of God. They are born again, and all that kind of things. You know, it's all lies. Yeah, people say to me also, yeah, you are born again. I told them, no, I'm not born again. It's Jesus Christ who did die and did come back and did go to heaven. That is born again, folks. Born again, you need to die first. Really die. For a long time you are dead and then you wake up. In the name of God, you wake up because God wakes you up. Then you are born again. Not what people say, yeah, I'm born again and all that kind of things. No, it's not possible. You are not born again. It's not possible. This only did happen with Jesus and no one else. I can tell you straight, folks, very honest. This did happen with Jesus and no one else. So all these people who say, yeah, I'm born again, they think that they are Jesus. Easy recognizable, the dirty people. You understand? These are the people who will say to you, I'm born again. They lie. Only one person I know was Jesus Christ who was born again. And no one else. Because I know very well to be born again, you need to die first. And Jesus did die first. And then he did come back. And then you are born again. Get it? This is the real meaning of born again. Not lying. No, speak the truth. Many people with death experience and all that kind of shit, you know, folks. It's not true. They come back and they take on their old clothes. That is strange. When you go with God, you will stay with God. You definitely will be changed. But no, by that people, you go to the bank account. This is how easy recognizable is the fruit. You don't want to eat from. But there are many of that kind of money bulls. They go for the money. Understand? And they come from God. They say. So this is how I explain the liar who never did go to God. Easy to see, easy to know, folks. But yeah, for me, for you, you do not even care what I say. Yeah, you don't care if you did go to God or not. You care for other things. But I don't like liars, so I expose them. So I did expose all the liars. So folks, if you think I lie, all those things, may God directly take now my breath away, my voice away from the internet, right now. Now. Do it now, God. If I am not honest with you, do it now. And folks, God do have the power to do this. You understand? So I'm talking with God right now in the most honest way. Take away everything of me, Father God. If you think I'm a liar, if I am not touched by you, Father God, take my breath away. Take me away from the internet. Let's give it a day. Let's give it one day. I'm telling you completely the truth, folks. Why will I ever lie? If I was not touched by God, I'm not here. I'm not here on the internet. You will not hear me speak because then I don't know, but I know everything. So for me, it's the only way is to reach you on a very easy way called internet. But the internet, very dirty case, very dirty. You better don't go to the internet, folks. You're gonna learn a lot. You're gonna see a lot. And you're going to see and learn the things you don't want to see and learn. I'm warning you, that is the internet, the lying world, internet lying traffic, everywhere liars, billions of people, they all lie. To be all close to God, all close to the devil, but they're all lying. And definitely the people of Satan, they lie. But yeah, you know, he's a liar. So yeah, you gotta lie also if you are with him. It's that easy. Because I walk with God and never will lie. I always will love Him. And this is with that people precisely the same thing. They're always going to lie and they're going to love Him. You will be with the father of lies or the prince of lies. Because a king he never will be. But watch out, folks. He is the God of this world. Definitely. But that's it. He do not own something else. He own you, this planet. He did go for this planet, so this planet will be destroyed. And you see already the beginning from the mark of the devil, Satan, and the people who are marked by Satan. These are the people who speak in love to you and to Satan. Also in different languages and different, how you call this? Sites you cannot see. So it's like private. You understand? They do it in a private way so that you will not understand who they really are. They hide themselves in light. They wash themselves in light. For me, easy recognizable. For you, no, not that recognizable. And if you see someone like that, and it is a girl or a woman, then you will like it because it's almost naked and sexy. And it stick her tongue out to you, and it wanna suck you, and well, it will. It will suck you. It will suck you completely dry. It will suck your brains out. Soul will go to the devil, to Satan. These people are easy recognizable. These are the people who don't care what they show. This is bad fruit, but they don't care that they are bad fruit. And you also don't care that they are bad fruit. And you also don't care if you will become bad fruit. This is how it goes. This is what I see. So, and every day they come more and more. The people who will be with God, none. Not one. I'm telling you, folks, it's the truth. So if you want to be with God and you want to get through this, what is happening in this world, without any harm and all that kind of things, you need a lot of knowledge. And that's precisely what God will have, but cannot give you. Your knowledge is little. So will be your fate. So Father God, if I did lie about this, take my voice away. Get me from the internet. Show the people that I never come on the internet anymore. Then you will know, folks, I'm a liar. Then I did lie everything. This is the deal I make now with God, my Father. My lovable Father, I love so much, folks. It's not possible to lie to him. It's not possible. Forget it. So, Father God, take my breath away, or kill me, or whatever you want to do. Stop me from doing this. Show this to the people so that they will understand that I did lie all this time about everything I ever did tell. So it be written, Father. So will it be done, okay? Heaven did hear me. But folks, it will become clear when everything is done. You will understand who I am, and you will be sorry never to listen. And that I am like this, folks, I can do nothing about it. It's the will of God, and the will of God is what I follow completely. And now I get a very nice feeling on my chest. You understand? It's a feeling like something cold and warm come into me right now. It feels, and still my hand, I still do have pain, like a nail did go in it, you know? I still do have that feeling also. But now a new feeling come into my chest. I breathe it in and I feel, it feels so good, you know? These are gifts of God. When I'm talking, um, most of the time, I get it cold and warm, you know? It's a sensational thing what start to happen in me. I cannot even explain the sensation of it, but it's very nice, you know? This is how I will understand that God did not leave me alone, that I'm still with God, you understand? Because sometimes God stay away from me, and then I think, yeah, he don't love me anymore, you know? And then he bring people by my door, and these people start to tell me things like, you are the apple of my eyes, and you get the feathers and all that kind of things. And are you Jesus? And we love you, and all that kind of things comes in it. And then I understand, wow, this is how God talked to me. I directly recognize um, the voice of God into the people, and God will send that people to me, so that I will understand. Oh, this is what God did send to me. He sent me His love, but the people need to tell me. You understand? This did happen anytime when I did thought that I was alone, that I was not with God, and all that kind of thing. You know, it was the feeling, because then God did stay away long time. You know, and I thought, oh man, I messed something up or something. You know, or I get dreams and I see a little boy. He is in a bus and I'm sitting next to him, and suddenly he tell me, "You do it good," and then the boy is gone. This is what he told me. The boy was sitting next to me, and it was a vision. And he told me, he did look at me, and he told me, "You do it good." This is what he ever told me. And then I thought, where are you? Who are you? But the warning comes in, and yeah, I was very happy to hear it. You know, I did get many of this kind of Christians or people who come to me for real and all that kind of things, that I do it good, that I do good job and all that kind. Yeah, this is what happen when you start to walk with God. People come to you, you do not understand how it is possible. You start to say things and it also start to happen, and then you will be like, wow, did I do this? Yeah, you will become scared, you know, scared there not to talk anymore because it start to happen for real. This is when you walk with God, and this is not what God is doing, all this trouble, you understand? But it's God who won, and then it start to happen. God always won. But everything I once said, yeah, it's there, folks. It's there forever. Even if 30 people start to take it away, it's still there because I go into people. This is where people can never block me. You understand? You never can block my truth. But they can block me from the internet. If they don't like it and they will be against me, then people will block me on the internet. You understand? This is the way how I can be blocked on the internet. But I always tell the truth, so why will I be blocked? So the truth will be blocked and the liar will stay and will have fun with other liars and will learn the lie into the people. But I will learn you the way of God. I'm the only one who know that way. So I speak the truth. I'm still talking. God did not stop me. And folks, know this, he won't stop me. That's why I did give you the boy who was next to me and told me you do it good and all that kind of things. You understand? It comes from God. This is a message from God out of a boy, young boy. Maybe he was 9 or 10 years old. He told me you do it good, but he did speak to me like a big man, you know. So a big man in the boy. That was the voice. You understand? You do it good. And now there is something going on with the airplane because I feel something by my ear. If I feel something with my ears, it's like I go into a tunnel, and then I do understand something going on with height. Something high what will fall down. It can be an airplane or a missile or but something what comes from high, what will fall down, and in what people will die. And this is what I feel now. You know, it's like I'm in an airplane or into a tunnel because I never go into Iron Bird. I never will. There are other ways to move myself, so I don't need this. Yeah, when you walk with God, folks, you will go to many places also. Earth is not the only place. I'm telling you, there is a lot more. And yeah, When God like it, he take me. And he did like it many times, so he took me many times. This is how I can speak about the things you never did see and do not know. But there is a lot more. There's also a lot more life. We are not the only ones. Not only human beings here on earth. No, there is more life. Definitely more life. But God is with this planet now. You understand? He is focused on this planet. But there is more life. And God did create that life. So it was God's will. But I'm telling you, folks, there's more life. But you will understand all if you are touched by God and only when you are touched by God. Or you will know nothing. Yeah, you will know it out of my mouth. But it's up to you if you will believe it or not. You understand? It's your choice. If you think I'm a liar, yeah, then think that I'm a liar. Yeah, it's okay with me. At least I know that I do not lie. Or I cannot walk with God. I will be a disgrace in God's eyes. You don't want this when you walk with God. So you always will speak the truth. It's easy. It's it's easy. And now I see something happening on my TV. It's not on, but I see a number in the corner. But I cannot. Um, I do not know the number, but I see a number. It gives light, white light, bright white light, and it is a number. It's a little number, 9 or 10, but not 100. I don't see this. It's a number, but I cannot see what number. It comes out of the corner of my eyes. So when I watch it, it's directly gone. But when I look aside, then I see that number this appear. These are the things you get from God, you know. And I only can know by the length of the number that it is one number. It's 10 or 19 or 1, 2, 3, 4, you know. But it's not a big number because then I will see a big stripe on my TV. But now I see in the corner a little number. Maybe this gets something to do with a number on an airplane what will fall down. It's possible. It did happen before. You know, God warned me. And don't look strange, folks. If you hear tomorrow that an airplane did fall down with a number on it, you understand? Then you know how real I am with God. Don't think that it is magical or whatever. It's my life. It's for me. It's just normal. You know. And I don't know when this airplane gonna fall. Maybe it did happen already. And the feeling is still there. I'm still in that tunnel. So, and I see now a number, but the number is little. And maybe this got something to do with that airplane what will fall down. Or something what will fall down in numbers. But it's a little number. But always I get a message if there or comes something out of the air or go in something into the air, you know, then I get the message inside. And this is what I did get now. I did get a message with a little number in the corner of my TV. And it's like I'm in an airplane or something. This is what I did get in. And it did happen already many times, folks, that people did come to me and I did talk about this thing and that they are astonished, you know. They are without words that I can do those things. And then I will tell them, yeah, it's my life. I can do nothing about it. I see the things and yeah, it start to happen and I can do nothing about it. You know, I'm sorry for the people who are in it. But the only thing I can do is warn, not to go in it. So that's why I'm warning all the time. Don't go into big crowds. Don't go to parties. Don't go into airplanes. Don't go into buses. Don't go into boats. I'm warning you, folks. I'm warning. Go away from America. It's a very bad place. And I say it easy, folks, but I mean, in a very rush time, you need to go from those kind of things. You understand? But I bring it easy to you, but it's not that easy for you. For me, it is that easy. But for you, you will get it, you know? And I don't want to see this. But I say it easy because daily I get those things inside, you know? So for me, it will become easy when I see dead people. It's easy when the devil visits me or his demons. It's for me easy to understand these guys are also there, you know? It's part of life. It's living with God, so you get this thing. Definitely. You need to understand that God is bombarded with this kind of things all the time. So I get it also. You know? They do not leave God alone. And now that I'm touched by God, they will not leave me alone. It's the same thing. Now I still see the number, but I cannot explain the number. And when I look at it, then it's gone. It's in the corner of my TV. And it lights up. Like the thumb, hey, you see, you know, it's white. Yeah, like that. But then more white. Light with white with light in it. So like there is a lamp into that light. You know what is on. And it's very bright. And it's a little number. You know, like you look at one point, and this one point is very filled up with light. You know that it will hurt your eyes. And when you did look at it for a while, and you stop looking, that you still see it coming in many ways. You understand? This is what I get inside right now, and looking at nothing. You understand? Yeah, I still get the number inside, but I cannot read the number. And this is the warning in the corner of my TV. Maybe this got something to do with or an airplane or a missile. Also, they put numbers on. Uh, or maybe a stone what will fall down on Earth. There's no numbers in it, but then I see the numbers of people. So also people do have numbers, and when it will be your number, I see that is the day you die. You know? So yeah, always, yeah, it's numbers. I always get numbers in. But now clearly I get a number, and the number is little in my corner, but I cannot reach or see the number. I only can guess. It's a little number, and maybe it's a 7 or a 6 or a 1. No, it's not a 1. It's something more wide. A 7, 8, 9, can be a 10 or 11, but not higher than two numbers next to each other or one number. I just cannot see it. So, but it's not 100 because then I see it bigger from the corner of my eyes. And this is what's happening now. I get a number inside. And I'm still in that airplane, like I'm in it. I'm in that tunnel and still do have the feeling, the pushing on my ears. When you go into a tunnel, you get the same thing. When you are in a train and you go into a tunnel, your ears will become like they're closed. You know? Yeah. But this is the feeling I always get when something happens. Then I always get it. You know. And something is happening with this kind of thing. And these two have a number. It can be a number of people. It's possible. Or it can be a number on an airplane or a missile. But only when a stone will fall or something will fall out of the air, then it will be the number of people who will be in it. So it's always a number. But it got something to do with something that go into the air or comes out of the air. It's one of these two. Now I will understand later, or it did happen already, that it is on the internet because I am not looking the internet now because I'm speaking. Then I will not do other things, watching other things and all that kind of things. I'm concentrated on what I say. And I don't have to think about what I say because it comes out of me like flowing water. Really. This is also something you will get from God. You never have to stutter or to think what you say. You know precisely what you're going to say. But what you're going to say, you don't know. But you know precisely the way of God. So will it be, you know. And when you are done with this speaking, you will forget everything. It's like you never did tell it. But you still know you did tell it, but you don't know what you did tell. It's just on the moment. God lives in the moment, and this is also what I do. I live in the moment, so I speak on the moment of time. When this time passes, then I'm done talking. but it's in the moment. And when it's done, it's gone. I only can find it back on the internet, what I did talk, and then I do understand that I did talk it. Or else it's completely gone. It's just something I say and it's gone. But when it comes out of my mouth, it's okay. And then it's gone. Yeah, this is also a thing you get from God. I cannot explain, folks. You know, I remember when I'm done talking, it's done. I remember nothing. I only remember that I did talk. But what I did talk, yeah, that is for you. You know, I give it to you. So for me, it's only that I want you. That's the thing. So I don't have to remember what I say. You need to remember what I say. It's more important. You know, I don't need nothing, but you need things. And these are needful things you need. So take it. I'm here to give it. Folks, end of the story, case closed. But before I go, you really want to walk with God? Think of Santa Claus. When you are a little boy or a little girl and you want to behave very good so that Santa Claus can give you presents and love and understanding and good feelings. Think like this, and then there is a way you will be with God. But Santa Claus is a bad figure because he do like God. And we only do have one God, not two or not a stamp, a lot, a legion, you know. There's only one good God. But to remind you on Santa Claus, do this thing. Behave in a very good way, and you will be with God. God will see it, and maybe He will touch you. But the way will be more easy if you are honest. Think about Santa Claus when you are a little child and want presents. Because this is also how God did come to me. He did come like Santa Claus. Yeah? And he did give me unbelievable presents. Not what Santa Claus gave, no, what God gave. And what God gave, he cannot give all the people. These are magical things, folks. He cannot do this with all the people. Oh, by the way, I still feel the pain. You know, if I don't think about it, the pain go. But then I feel the pain again, and then I think about it, you know. So now I get this pain again, like a nail is through my on the end of my hand. Where the lines of your hand are, you know. I do have a middle line, and there on the end of that middle line, I do have the pain. It's in the middle of my end of my hand. There I do have the pain. Like a nail did go to it. That pain, you know, the feeling. Not that I scream of pain, but it, like when you feel your heart is, this is also that kind of pain I feel, you know. It do have a own life. When you hurt yourself, it start to live. It start to move into you. You know, it start to become irritating. It start to knock. You know, yeah. This is also what I feel now on the end of my hand, the palm of my hand on the end, like a nail did go through it. I still feel it. I feel it on one hand, only one hand, not two, one hand. So I did get a lot of things inside, folks. A number, the pain, first the pain on my hand, then a number, then my ears, that I'm, I think in an airplane, I'm not sure, and then the number. So I did get three things inside this day that I walk with God. You know, it's always a surprise when you walk with God. You always, or you get nothing inside, or you get something inside what will give you, what will blow up your mind. Or God always will give you blow up your mind things. It's not normal. You know? Yeah, God is not a human being. So yeah, the things you get from God, they are not normal. They are high next to God. And these are the things God always work with. So yeah, it's ungettable, unbelievable. You get it and you work with it. But these are presents, they are unbelievable, but very nice. Yeah. And folks, it's not very nice what I know. I still see the number. But it's not very nice what I all know, you know, because yeah, this got something to do with you. It's crazy. Got something to do with human beings, with the fish and the fruit. And I say, don't fish for fish, but fish for human beings. When you catch one, give it to God. God will start to eat the fish. So it's a fishing situation. Yeah. God liked the fish he liked. He will not eat what smells. If he smell that you smell like fish, he will not eat you. You need to smell like sugar on his lips. He will eat you. The day he eats you, you know the knowledge of God. And you will be very rich in knowledge. More rich than any human being on earth. This did happen to me. I did become very rich in knowledge. Very rich in love. Because I only did ask for the love and never for the knowledge. But without the knowledge, I cannot work for God. But it's the love God never will get back. When I am done and I don't need the knowledge anymore, what I get in me now, then I will give it back to God. And if God tell me you keep it, then I keep it. But God can take your knowledge away. Or I can give it back to God. It's not such a difficult thing to understand, folks. What I did get is not mine. And it never will be. So it's possible to give it back. But the love, yeah, this gift I will not give back. I only need more. You know? So I will never give it back. But the knowledge, when I'm done with you people, yeah, I don't need the knowledge anymore. I need the knowledge for you people. So this is the way I speak. But without love, I cannot work for God. Like I told you already many times. I cannot work for God if I do not get the love of God. I cannot work for God if God did not put the knowledge in me. Because the knowledge let me speak. And the love let me feel. But I only did go for the feeling of God. It's the love. But with the love did come the knowledge. And out of knowledge I speak. Out of love I feel. End of story, case closed.